Oh my god, that's a giant shy. Okay. Good lord. Okay. Hi everybody, how you doing? So we do more RPG Maker today. If that wasn't apparent. I think that's on the loud side. We'll go with that for now. Alrighty. So, goal today. We get more stuff into the database for skills. Possibly work on some stuff pertaining to actually getting a roadmap up, because we're getting close to the end of the year. I mean, beside that, not really much. I might do my Snowbreak dailies as well as some Blue Protocol shit on stream as well. I mean, basically, yeah, it's super rainy. Because I think the main thing that we need to get done now is we need to make sure that pretty much every skill is in the database so that we don't have to worry about anything moving forward with adding all of the additional final enemies into the database as well as final bosses. Can't wait to gamble for level 60 gear. Yeah. I mean, I've already bought a purple legendary weapon right now because I do not have purple... I do not have a gold legendary weapon yet. So, eventually I might wind up doing some runs with you guys for dungeons. I'll be honest. Is the music too loud, guys? I feel like it's on the loud side for some reason. Meowdy. Alright, good to know. Why does it sound so loud to me then? Because last thing that we did was we added in champion skills, so we need to do Sage skills. Or whatever the fuck that I named it. Did I name it Scholar? I'm pretty sure it is called Scholar. What up? I think what we need to do, though, is we need our bleed and our blind state to, first off, because I know that this needs to change. I need to get more grass so I can convert books to my class books. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I have to do in that game, frankly. I've been losing track of it recently. Okay, we're gonna call it Mercy Stroke damage because that's the name of the skill. Because we're going to need to be eventually adding in the Skirmisher skills in here, and in short, Skirmisher has an ability that does extra damage depending on what ailments are on them. So basically, if Bleed is on them, then Mercy Stroke will do 200% more damage. Need my notepad. Understandable, there's a lot. Yeah, a little bit. There's a lot in this game. Plus, I kind of saw that Master Dungeons came out, like, just the other day when it came over to Monday, and then I just kind of was like, oh, alright, well, everybody's gonna be running these right now, and I'm not ready for them, so now I officially feel behind everybody by a significant margin.
Why do we browse like this?
Oh, fuck off, Eds. What else do I need here?
What if we could just say, hey, co-pilot. And now, that hoodie you saw, found. Your inbox, cleared. Dinner party for 7, 1 oven, easy. And that walking tour?
Now, is there a skill that yes, actually, there is. Let me take a look at the warrior skills real quick.
Can you go through these tabs?
Because Warcry has self... Oh no, Warcry is targeted on yourself, though.
Start a trust for my kid.
To run Master Dungeon, so it's on the list. Yeah, I mean, I still just need to run to get my gold weapon, for God's sake. Yeah, so this one is a self-targeting, so that doesn't matter. What I need is a clause that heals me at the bottom. I don't know how long you'll be around. I feel that so much, Morshu, I really do. I actually need to take a look at my new class right now, and I haven't even done that. But I had something going on yesterday because I was hitting ranks in Stradova to just actually kick my feet up and relax for a fucking change in game with people. So that happened, and then I woke up today and I was like, fuck, I need to stream. I mean, first assignments guaranteedly don't need to be turned in until Thursday anyway, so it's fine, but... Yo, same. Oh, these need to be changed to physicals. Well, Dual Strike is a physical. True Strike will be certain hit. Exploit certain hit. Slice and Dice is probably a physical. I don't think that should be certain hit. Rather be called during Master Dungeon. Yeah, I mean, that's something that you definitely need communication for. We'll get to it later. I'm not gonna worry about Ruthless Stroke until later when we get to the skirmisher skills. Otherwise, I'll be here all day, preparing for a skill set for a class I don't even have set up yet. So let's try to actually get the skills from Scholar and the skills from the Ranger in the game. So starting with Ranger. We start with Barrage. Double Shot. Velocity shot. Sidewinder. Clearly you give Skirmisher self-bleed. You know, that's actually a fun thing I haven't experimented with, is self-status ailments. That's a good idea to keep in the back pocket for later. Something that, like, increases the amount of damage that you do depending on how many states are afflicted to the user or something. Slug shot. Sharp shot, steel, mug, and EXP boost. Just cut out the middleman and give yourself the ailments. For real.
Two generations of magicians brought together for a reason. The closer they look, the less they'll actually see.
Maybe we don't add steel and mug. I don't think that even matters, having a second steel skill, now that, like, in hindsight, it doesn't matter. I love joke ideas that are actually really good ideas. I mean, there's a lot of things to do with an RPG, so... We're gonna actually just use a gun icon for that. A bow 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 icon for that. The reason why it matters on having a gun icon for Slugshot is because Slugshot's actually going to require a rifle or a gun. Oh no, wait a minute, I can't do that. Wait a minute. Oh fuck. I forgot that I made every single fucking skill in the game. Oh, that's annoying. Chat, there's 4 different types of rifles and 4 different types of guns. I can't throw a required weapon on a skill. It's just not gonna work. Fuck, man. I need to Google something if there's a script for that in Yanfly. Hold up. So apparently the Vizu Stella scripts allow this, but that's a whole different framework than Yanfly, so... Let me see if that... Hold on. This wouldn't work anyway. This is for RPG Maker MZ and not MV, so... Short answer, I cannot do this. That is unfortunate. I mean, this is fine. Alright, what do we have for skills then? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3, like, boosted abilities. We need another attack skill. Actually, no, because velocity and double shot are fucking buffs. So really, our only attacking skills are fucking Barrage and Sidewinder. We need to change that, so... We're gonna call it Magnum. Just because I really like Kai's Magnum skill from Vindictus, so... Okay, it increases the number of hits that you do by 1. Which also stacks with Velocity Shot, by the way. So this is more of a stance rather than an actual skill, by the way, for double shot. So how it'll work is you either have double shot or velocity shot on. And actually, this is going to have an always occasion on it. And obviously this is going to require 2 different states, which we will add into the database in a minute here, which it will apply those states. It has 0 cost. User, never, or battle screen, certain hit uses... The next attack you deal hits 5 times. Which is basically how Barrage worked in Final Fantasy XI. It's like a self-buff. Do like a small MP cost. Anyway, I do see that your stretch and hydrate is in there, Ghost. Give me 1 second. I got 2 of them that I gotta catch up on. Buys health insurance shopping. You're telling me, man. Welcome to America. And even though you have it, doesn't even guarantee that it's gonna fucking do anything, because they're gonna do everything in their power to not have to buy anything that you need for insurance. Because that's the world we live in. Honestly, though, that kind of shit is always just so fucking depressing, dude. Dude, that fucking guitar is going off, man. Health insurance is a fucking asshole. Oh, absolutely. I mean, everything is corporate now. That's just the reality. I don't remember when it happened. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And now everybody's fucking miserable because everything in this day and age is really just about bottom line and profits. Fucking literally everything. And it doesn't matter whether or not that you don't want to appreciate that or have anything to do with it. It's still the reality of the world that we live in. So, if you don't, then that's fine. Everybody else is going to wind up doing that thing. And then you just wind up, you know,
Sabrina's Daydream Refreshers.
being left behind by society. So, have fun with that.
Let's unpack a
This is the bigger asset. For real.
Halloween. Who doesn't love a black martini glass?
I don't know. Who doesn't love a black martini glass, guys? I think we do the bow icon for double shot. And then I think velocity shot is just going to be an AGI bonus. We need a lower priority on this. So 15, so that you can always see. Remove, no, not remove a battle land, actually. We need an auto remove timing. No, actually, we don't even need an auto remove timing. We don't even need to do any of that shit. We just need to give the buffs, actually. An additional attack time. Velocity shot is going to be a multiplicative scaling agility booster. So agility by default, when you get a buff for agility, which can be buffed with other skills, but the thing is, I don't think that anybody has a targeted AGI boost that they can throw on you. But AGI boost is its own skill, or is its own buff, which is a 30% bonus. So we're gonna do like a 20% buff. Now, you might wonder, why would you want 20% boost? What's up? Okay. Now, you might wonder, why would you want a 20% agility boost to your attack scaling? Which, by the way, that would be, say you have 100 agility, okay? Your attack damage would be 400. So with 20%, your attack damage would only be going up by 80 points. So a 20% bonus to your attacks using Velocity Shot versus double damage, effectively, because it's 2 attacks. So this is objectively worse, but No, it is not actually, because this makes skill scaling infinitely better than double shot would, because double shot doesn't apply. So there actually is a reason to use these. Basically, it's whether or not that you're skill scaling or you're, like, attack spamming. And that's kind of what I want the trade-off to be for Ranger. Sidewinder is just going to do a fuck-ass load of damage, but you have, like, lowered accuracy beforehand. If it says UHC, I just keep scrolling. Understandable. So first, let's start with Sharp Shot. Massively boost your own hit for a short time. Climb. Okay, we need to add a barrage state, and then we also need to add a sharp shot state. And probably an EXP boost state at this rate. Do they no longer have stealing items? That used to be default something without a script. Is there... Hold on, let me take a look at all of the breaks and fun stuff. Is there one that lowers hit? No. So I can't really use any of these. Oh, there is a hit boost, though. But it is the white crystal. Okay, so we'll just use the little white crystal then. That's fine. Actually, we can just throw hit boost on, actually. Just realized that. Hold on. We don't have a... Hold on. We don't have an expiration date on the hit boost. Why do we have hit boost in here? I actually don't know why this is in here. And it's not up here with these. Is it? It's Conspirator. It's Conspirator that does it.
Ask more of our browser. Hey Copilot, adjust all these recipes for 7 guests and combine them into one cooking schedule. Also, I'm out of milk.
Here's a cooking schedule scaled for 7 guests and also milk-free.
Freedom.
We'll make this be the same effect as Sharp Shot. I think that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this the same effect as Sharp Shot. Remove at battle ends. Action ends. And it lasts for 3 actions. Because that actually perfectly works out with like the 50% accuracy drop that I planned on using. Action end 1. Nah, not even action end. We'll just do 1 turn. No, I think it has to be action end. So minus 50% hit for 1 round. We weren't going to use the Sharp Shot thing now that I'm looking at that, so we don't need Sharp Shot anymore. Oh, we need Barrage though. And then we also need XP boost. I wish we could make it so that Barrage is only lost when you attack. So 5 additional attacks. And now we need XP boost. I'm gonna be honest, dude. This playlist is fucking slapping right now. Holy shit. Okay, state, add stay, EXP boost, apply, occasion always, not always, battle screen for EXP boost. Steel will be in round, Sharp Shot, battle screen, battle screen, battle screen, and then you, battle screen. You will apply state, Barrage, Sidewinder, deal a massive amount of damage to one foe, but drastically reduce hit rate. So this is supposed to be countered by using Sharp Shot. So it's a compounding skill, basically. And do I want to make this a certain hit? Nah, it can't be a certain hit. It has to be a physical. Otherwise, accuracy doesn't matter. I think that's what we need to do. Let's just take a look. A dot add state and then we need the state ID, which is 52. So this should theoretically, before the skill goes off, give you a hit penalty. Okay, now how do I want Magnum to work? That's the $1,000,000 question. Also, yes, Sidewinder can crit. We're gonna make Magnum a certain hit attack. And I'll be honest, I feel like all of our ranger skills are good to go here. Even though I named the class Deadeye, but... yeah, we got World Boss coming up here, guys, so it's about that time. I mean, fair. I mean, if anything, I've been making sure that I use my focus every day. That's honestly what I've been worrying about more than anything. So this focus is getting burned today. Okay, I need all of my ranger skills now. Double shot, velocity shot. Sidewinder, Magnum, Sharp Shot, Steel, and EXP Boost. Now, we do need to get a Steel script going here, so let me see if there's one in the Yanfly scripts. More currencies we might make use of, by the way. I'm gonna need to take a look at it, but... What is skill rewards? That's interesting. Basically has like an extra clause on the skill doing something depending on whether or not that it like hits certain criteria, like missing. Very interesting, actually. A lot of creativity in that. I'm not gonna worry myself with it, though. I'm gonna Google, though. RPG Maker. Steal and Snatch is what it's called. How did I miss that? That was very obvious. Okay, stealing. Hold on. Just get multiple items to steal in addition to their default drops, which is the idea. When an actor goes to steal from an enemy, the actor has a % chance for the steal attempt to be successful. If successful, the star grabs a random item from the stealable items loot, and the party gains said item. In addition to stealing, there's a new mechanic called Snatch. Well, stealing allows your actors to grab items from the enemy. Snatching lets your actors target the item they want to steal and focus only on that item alone. You know, that would be pretty dope, actually. Using automatic gold. I don't even know what automatic means. Like, what is all of this shit? Automatically include enemy gold drop in stealable items. Oh! That would be why then. It's just automatic. Yeah. I think what we need to do is we just need to have a separate pool of items, honestly. So we'll do false on that. Or do we want to use the automatic drop system and then just not remove it from the pool on death? That'd probably be the easier thing to do, yeah? Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine with that. And you know what? Yeah, we are going to call it Mug. Because then it actually does some extra damage and it doesn't have like a fail status on it, so. From one enemy. No crit, physical damage, apply. I know we just move this maybe up here. Save, we're gonna hit this real quick. Don't think it matters, but we're gonna do it anyway. Go back in here. Troops. We're gonna try to steal some shit here. Oh, what's up, Krim? How you doing, my friend? I did not expect a raid, I'll be honest with you. We'll do that. There you go. Krim is a Stranovian, by the way, guys. Just if you didn't know, Krim's a Stranovian. But anyway, thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate you bringing your community on in here. We are waiting for a world boss to start in Blue Protocol right now while I am coding in RPG Maker. So. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my notifications are back. I'm sorry for your loss. That's crazy. Alright, we need to just make it so that the player character starts off on the Deadeye class real quick. And instead of using a scimitar... None of my abilities work properly. Hold up. Because I don't have actually, like, anything in here for, like, weapons to use that makes sense. So let me add in a weapon. Equip weapon. We need bows. We need a dexterity bow, specifically. We go to troops. We go to battle test. Now we can change to a... probably a recurve bow. I feel like the longbow is the best, though. So we're going to use that. We'll keep the brigandine and the poison. But yes, welcome on in, my friends. We're just waiting for World Boss to start here while I'm testing some skills. Okay, we're gonna do a really funny thing here. So you guys are gonna get to see why I said that the, You guys are about to see why I said that, the animations for attacks annoys me. I'll show you what I mean here. So we're gonna use an attack and you're not gonna see a bow come out. The bow should be animating when I attack. Just FYI, it should be working. But it doesn't. Yeah, that's wild. Now let's see how much Sidewinder does. Yeah, that was like 7 attacks, by the way. I mean, hold on. How much TP do we have? Let's start out with Magnum first. That already does, like, way too much damage. That already does, like, way too much damage. Wait a minute. Sharp shot shouldn't be... Alright, well, I guess we don't have the accuracy bonus. It's supposed to be a self-skill. So, due to the fact that Magnum already does so much fucking damage, it actually didn't look like Sidewinder was that broken, hilariously enough. Even though it's only doing, like, double the damage of Magnum. So, I don't know how I want that to work. I do need to make sure that that accuracy debuff is going on the character, though. So, first things first, let me add a new item to the pool here. I know we have adrenaline, but it doesn't work the way that I want it to, so we're just gonna add in this. We'll call it a stimulant. Regular item, 1 ally, use always. Consumable price, we'll just make it 500. Heal 100% of the user's TP. RPG Maker, I try to use that on my own Pokemon. Yeah, RPG Maker's great. Honestly. I fucking love RPG Maker. Now, we'll make it a 50%. We'll make it a 50% TP increase. Back to troops. Battle test. We'll go back in here. Walking in place still. I mean, yeah, that's just your MO. Just walking in place, is it not? Yep. It works, chat. It works, chat. It most certainly gave the accuracy penalty. Yep. Unfortunately, it doesn't count to increase the turn, though, the thing. So I have to do a turn end one, and we'll see if that works. It definitely gave the accuracy penalty, though, which is good. This is a roguelike. So I'll show you what I'll show you it in just a second here. That is not what I meant to do. Not quite. It's just how the skill animation works. Yeah, we just put it on one turn. That's fine. That's fine. We just can't do action turn one, or action end one, unless we want them to actually do something. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, no, it's a roguelike game, Crim. That is, it's roguelike, but with some dating sim mechanics with some of the characters that are in it. So it's not like a crazy in-depth dating sim, but like every character kind of has their own story that you can kind of learn about and build your bond with that character by using them more. So it's kind of how the game functions, really. Let's try this again. Only Sidewinder should almost definitely hit. We got to do a series of 3 turns here. So we will do Sharp Shot. I forgot we haven't changed Sharp Shot to work properly. The user. There we go. We also haven't even tested out the, looks like raid is starting. We're, yeah, dating sim but RPG style. Shut up and take my money.
Get in. Get the fuck in. Get the fuck in. Get the fuck in.
I'm already in. I already hit okay. I heard the thump. That's funny.
I don't know what just happened.
A ghost yelled at me to jump into a world boss is all. As I had requested. Yes, drip Goku. They weren't requesting me to run all the way down to the other side, were they? I need to figure that out real quick. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter on what party that I'm in. Nah, we're fine. We're not running all the way down. That's supposed to be bards, paladins that do that shit. I don't think so, because I watched Tori run this way, did I not? Yeah, Tori's right there. This is like the easier of the world bosses, frankly. Smash. Mm-mm. All right, that's stage 1. Stage 2! Smash. We are the only two that are on this one. Why is that? Nobody went down here. Why are we down here? Why is nobody else here? There must have been another set. Whatever. Nah, you don't lose. So there isn't like any kind of permadeath of characters or anything, though. I mean, characters definitely have some stories to them, though, for sure. I did kind of try to go for like a Dragon's Dogma-y kind of ending style to the game, though. And that's like the only spoiler I will say on that one, really. Which, Dragon's Dogma, for anybody who has not played the game, is that game, the whole point of that RPG is you kind of wind up at the end of the game having to make a decision depending on who like your most liked character is in the game. There's like this weird affinity system that goes into the game towards whatever characters that you like interacted with most. So the dragon at the end of the game basically winds up taking your beloved, and you kind of have to choose between like that or some other second option. Yeah, I think it's basically like you sacrifice. I couldn't remember what the actual option is. That's what it is. But basically, you're kind of like choosing between your whether or not that you save your beloved, or if you kind of let them die and sacrifice them to, you know, not have the dragon come back, basically. So it's being selfish or being selfless. Also, why is my voice cracking at the ripe age of 32? What the fuck? Ow. I didn't see a telegraph on the ground, dog. There was no telegraph there. Anyway, rise, honey! Wait, is this a pro tag choosing? Interesting way based on
I'm
dragon
so upset
choice.
that I missed most of that battle because my Washington machine decided to be a butt.
It'd be like that.
Like, literally at the start of the goddamn battle.
That checks out, honestly. Yeah, it's not necessarily like a player choice thing. Well, I mean, I guess you have agency over it when you know how the mechanic works, but it basically, the game picks whoever you interacted with most in Dragon's Dogma and then pronounces that person as, like, your beloved character. Like, in my game, I constantly went to one merchant throughout the game, like, fucking nonstop, and that merchant wound up being my beloved. It was kind of funny, but... But that was just kind of how that worked in the game. So there's like kind of a similar-ish system that I have set up. Also, Holy God. I don't think we have... Oh, no, we have enough Enigmite powder to do that again. Hell yeah. Do we have everything for artisanry, though? All right, we need 40 pine lumber, then. Some of these weeklies I had already given all the things that or made all the things I needed for a second week. It's a 3-to-1, so I need, what, 120? Is it? Unfortunately, pine timber is super, like, eh. It's, like, very expensive versus your other things that you're trying to level up for artisanry. I don't really particularly enjoy that, but, you know, it is what it is. So now we run this. Yeah, you need 120. Yeah. I was trying to remember my conversion rates in my head. Ugh. But yeah, so we now have another skill tree that's in here, and everything should work accordingly. So we're going to go ahead and test one more time. Make sure we're good to go. Make sure that we can steal. Make sure we can EXP boost. I don't think I put a, Chad, I don't think that there was a power-up animation on that at all. Okay, slime core is no longer there. Bunny. Alright, I think we kill it now. Stole a potion. There we go. Okay, so it removed the money from the pool, I realized. Where is Steal and Snatch? Gold removal. Yeah, there we go. Just a simple toggle. Favorite part of a game are very heart moment games, happy moments and sad moments being satisfied. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with that. I just like when a game makes me feel something, really. The best way that I can say it. I have a tendency of liking very dark games for that reason, and a lot of people really don't like darker games, and whatever, that's your own prerogative if you don't, but I don't know, I'm a bigger fan of when games are a bit more realistic with their storytelling, where you have a lot of good moments mixed in with the sad one and the depressing ones. So that's just kind of where my storytelling goes. I also just like whenever that a story does the opposite of what I would expect. Maybe not the opposite per se, but like doesn't perform or do something that is very expected. Yeah, so, and those tend to come with some of the darker stories out there, so that's probably why I like more sad video games. Like, I fucking love Corpse Party, for example, and that whole entire franchise is just depressing as all shit. Like, Corpse Party is super depressing. But I have always loved because it defies your expectations. Okay, what else do we have here? Gem crafting material is sandstone polishers, which we're just gonna buy those, so we need 31 sandstone polishers. What do we have for artisan skill, actually, real quick? Oh, we have enough artisanry skill to make our weapon, chat. We need to get some pig iron. We need 2 more beech lumber, and then we need 17 pig iron. Let's get our weapon together on stream. That'll be the last thing I wind up doing on this game before we head off. So let me get that beech lumber first. Oh yeah, Danganronpa would fall into that as well. Danganronpa would hella fall into that. I was going to gather pig iron at first, but I realized I don't fucking care, so we're just gonna get 17 iron from the mineralogist exchange. Is it Master's Trials? Hell yeah. Go up here. But yeah, Danganronpa was really good, so I would say that definitely falls right into the thought process I had. I'm gonna literally need to start going mining for non-focus materials again soon, because I'm already running out of coal, and I never thought that would happen. Coal is a bitch to get.
Then why not buy it?
I could buy it, but that's also more money. I am stingy.
Uh-huh.
I am very stingy. But that being said, I think all of our skills work. We just need to add an animation onto EXP boost, and then we're good. Which literally is just going to be power up 1. So we now have everything added into that one, so we just need to do the, I mean, I'm going to add in all the class skills for all of the unlockable classes at the end of the game. I'm going to add them in, but I'm not going to really play test them because it doesn't matter. But, we'll do that. And I just had that one class to add. After that, we're going to be working on all of the bosses and enemies, because we have to fill in the enemy database here with all of these other enemies, and then we're done with the enemy database. So we're almost done with that. And then we also need to make maps for those enemies, by the way. So, more tier 3 bait. Number one thing I like about that game and all that, when you get a brain moment, zero escape is what I liked. I guess detective or games that require thinking or story lore makes you think what's fun. How can you tell what's the appropriate boss health bar based on the point of the game? I kind of just throw a number, and then I see how it feels. Honestly, balancing numbers is a very tricky thing, and it is something that is super easy for you to get stuck in your own head about. And it's not worth you sitting your entire time trying to perfectly balance numbers, because they're not going to be perfectly balanced anyway. That's my 2 cents. Okay, we have our septicord now. Yeah, so really the only thing that we're missing is like this little clause right here that says like attack speed on it. That's it. Which, that'll matter, I'm sure. But it's not gonna matter enough for me. You feel me, chat? You feel me? So that being said, we're gonna break some shit down. Give me a minute. Starting by swapping over to this. Yep. Okay, reforge. We're gonna start reforging this shit. And we take the haste. That's fine. We take it. We max it out at 100, and it still has the haste on it. Good. We just need to socket the bitch. Which I don't know if we actually have the jewel for it. Let's take a look. We do. And I think everything should be socketed. Fantastic. We are now at 11.429 for our ranks on our skills. What else do we need to reforge? I'll keep the crit, that's fine. It's not really something I want, but we'll keep the haste. I would like something that I care about on this piece. Brother, stop it. Stop it! Fine, we're keeping the crit then. You're that hellbent on it, I guess. Can we get luck on you? Can we get luck on you? That'd be really nice if you could give me luck. We'll deal with haste, I guess. Okay, you need to be reforged to 100%, though. Luck? Any luck? Luck? There we go. I really don't care about mastery, though. Luck will work. Fantastic. Excellent. I'll just keep the crit for now. I don't like that I have to, but that's fine, I guess. Alright, 11.5. I don't know what masters require, but I'm pretty sure it is like about 11.5. Let's just take a look. There already are mini-bosses. Side quests, I'm considering it, but I don't have them set into the game yet. I'm thinking that we need to get the guild function working first to do that. The side quests would not be complicated, though. It would just be gather X, kill X number of enemies or something. It wouldn't be super crazy. Nah, it's 12.3 for Masters, it looks like, so I am not there at all, as a matter of fact. I don't know what I need to be able to reach that, though. That's the million-dollar question. Because I am running all golds right now at maximum, you know? So, the only thing I can think that I need to be able to hit Masters is I must be... I'm not behind on skills. It must be maybe either advancement or my talents. But as for the backtracking question, though, couldn't tell you. I mean, it's a roguelike game, so you're going to be going through the same dungeons over and over and over again, and it's procedural. But I wouldn't really call it backtracking. That's just kind of how those games work. But, like, for example, if we look right here, this enemy right here, that is a mini-boss, the Pyromancer. Even though it shouldn't be the Pyromancer, I actually gotta change that. Give me a minute. Because that should be the Elemental. Yeah. So I don't know how you're supposed to get to fucking the additional 800 gear score that I don't have. But it probably has something to do with talents. Either way. Yeah, we're gonna save this, though. And I actually owe you guys literally like 3 stretches and hydrates, so... There will be overworld enemies. So there isn't a random encounter. It's just you choose to attack them. That being said, you're kind of forced to get into encounters once you jump into a run. So you can't, you don't get anything out of just not attacking enemies, really. Ugh. One. No, they just randomly walk around. You have to choose to interact with the enemy. And stretch. Okay. I mean, I can just show you. This is a boss fight that I don't want to have any part of. We'll go to the desert. So this would be how it works, right? You have like these random chests that spawn around the map that all have loot. If you die, then you lose all consumable items as well as certain gear pieces. Not every single gear piece is lost on death. You can make soulbound ones that stay with you. But I mean, this is basically the game right here. Also, something is totally wrong with the way that that was shown right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did not have a health or an MP bar. And they don't go towards you. Yeah, basically. Alright, I'm actually gonna log out of here for now. Or, hold on, let me take a look at the thingies here. Do I care to get these done? Rosorb pouch. Kind of, only because the season store is a little important. But we do have a consume focus quest. Chaotic Realms are 300. Defeat elites, defeat monsters, challenge unstable spaces. Honey, did you do your unstables yet?
No, I have not.
We're gonna do 2 unstables real quick, okay? Temporarily unable to enter. What are you doing right now?
Fighting.
Yeah. God damn. Very annoying. I don't like the way random encounters usually work in most RPGs, and in the last RPG that I was working on that had random encounters, how I dealt with them was I made it so that you had a class for a character you started out with that you could unlock very easily that gave you a skill that just neutralized enemy encounters whenever you chose to. That was how I dealt with that. As well as having abilities on that same exact class that let you double encounters, like the amount of encounter rate that you have, so it was easier to farm enemies in that area, for example. It also just had safe zones that you could walk around in, generally around paths, that made it so that you didn't get attacked as often. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, by the way. Like, you can get around using random encounters in an RPG if you kind of think around the box. Or think outside of the box, rather. I think RPGs, unfortunately, are definitely a genre of game that a lot of people just kind of throw together just like every other RPG, and they don't actually question the fine mechanics on what they can do to make and improve the game. RPGs are so fucking bad for doing that. Shooter games are also in that category. Ready up, honey? Nailed it. No, 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 no. No, no. I did not give you permission to leave. Level 60 gear. Interesting. I didn't expect to get level 60 purples out of this. I'll take it. I'm just gonna leave the party, by the way, hon. So you just do the same real quick. It's just easier than fucking waiting for people to ditch.
Honey, you know you can kick them.
I can, yes. But it's less rude this way. Plus, I'm not always the party leader when I wind up doing that, so. Get in my party!
No, I will not get in your stomach.
I said get in my party. The fuck?
Yeah? But there's a song that get in my belly.
Yeah. But I'm not
There's
referencing
a
that.
party in
Well, I
my
mean, I'm
belly.
kind
There's
of
a party in my
referencing
belly.
it, but. Heh. So apparently Bai has gotten into watching, or not watching, sorry, reading Wonder Lab, guys. Just FYI. For all the PM nerds in chat. I was called. Yeah, apparently Bai has started reading Wonder Lab. That's actually something I haven't even done, so. Hold up. Nightbot Bandit, give me a second. I'm good. Yeah, Nightbot's being a bitch because you put a dot so it looked like a link. No, I know. I know what you mean. I can read it. You should be good from Nightbot. I'm alright. I am alright. I'm just vibing. Yeah. I really just gotta burn focus then at this point. I feel like I should burn it on mining. But also I don't care to today. You know what I mean? Like I could, but like I don't think I care. What is void residue? Sure. Oh, that's probably what the void residue is for, yeah. I see. I am not even touching that right now. That's a whole different system that I didn't know existed 5 seconds ago. Alright, we're gonna close this and we're gonna move over to Snowbreak chat. You're so large versus the rest of chat. My god, hun. Behold, your evil overlord, guys. Big indeed. Okay, we got a couple of Snowbreak dailies to do, and then I am probably ending stream right there, chat.
Of course you've never seen a star as big as I am. Was.
Like I said, man, voices just don't hit the same. Wait a minute. Oh, you can just collect all right from here? I mean, you're little now. Anyway. What up?
What?
do actually have her swimsuit, though, so... Now she's vibing. Actually, hold up. Let me use these. So I've never tried this. If I use 3, does that just use all of the lowest? Yes. Yes, it does. I think. I probably should have counted how many of them had 2 days on them before I did that. Little shy indeed. Little baby shy. Yeah, I want all of these fiber axons more than anything right now. Event goes on for 7 days. We're still waiting until not the banner swaps over, but this swaps over in 2 days. Because then I can actually buy Manifestation Echo Covenants, all 5 of them specifically. Then we can burn them on the gacha. Any stage in Gigalink. I mean, we haven't done Gigalink this week either, though, and we have 4 days on it. I also haven't done Underground Purge. I mean, we can start with that, to be honest with you. We can also do these today, too. But first, let's see if we can Gigalink. We'll give it to the count of 10 here. I'm gonna guess there's probably not anybody here. Yeah, I'm gonna also assume, Who, that you probably haven't reinstalled this game, so I don't think I can grab you in for Hero Games, can I? I don't even know if Fox kept this downloaded when I asked him to. That's 40 gigs. Is it really that big? That's crazy, dude. See, that's the outfit that I want, bro. That's the one that I want for fucking life right there. Look at that. Look at how pretty it is.
Okay, that one is pretty.
Need space for all the boob. I mean, you're not wrong. That's why the game size is so large. That's amazing. I was in iframes when he did that. Motherfucker teleported directly on top of me to slam my face in, and he fucked it up. Bro, my frames are so bad on this game right now, by the way. I'm like sub 60. I can feel it dip when they spawn. That's crazy.
一杯どう？
I can definitely do a second one, yeah. I actually don't know where my full, like, stats are right now for doing the multiplayer for the week. I actually don't know where I am on that. Those were all kind of garbage. I have, like, no survivability. Oh, I don't have no survivability. I have 50% DR when I use my skills, so... Hella, what the fuck? She just spawned on my fucking head like that? Bruh. Could you maybe don't? I have so much shield right now, by the way. Holy hell. I get so much shield. Bro, alright, I lied. I have nothing but survivability on her right now. Damage, on the other hand, is questionable. I have nothing but survivability on this character. I have so much fucking shield, dude. Jesus Christ. I have no damage, though. That was all the Fenny. I don't know if they're gonna go in for a third one. Nah, that's fine. Okay, then. 544 neural connection, that's fine. I mean, I still have another one, but... Do I get lucky? Do I get lucky? Do I get lucky, though? Do we get a third? Maybe? Perhaps? Possibly? Maybe? I'm giving it to the count of 5. Okay, 5 more. I know somebody wants to hit that matchmaking button. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. I get to burn all of my chips all in one day. That doesn't ever happen. We have damage, though. I don't really care much for the survivability side of her, though, if I'm being honest with you, just because of the speed that you can move at while you're, like, also attacking. Like, none of it matters. Yeah, you just constantly have her fucking support skill up when you have the 50% cooldown. That's crazy.
まだ続くぞ。
Okay, why am I... It's doing that weird thing where it bugs out when I hold in my fucking E key again. Only thing I don't like about playing Styx, Nerida, is that you have a lot of really weird delayed inputs that fuck with your overall DPS.
落ち着け。
Not a big fan. I don't like just sitting there awkwardly when I'm holding in my E key when I should be using my my charged skill so that I can fucking cycle my bar back. Just not how that should be functioning, but you know, here we are. We're gonna do Jotun Tunnel though. Yeah, this is fine.
Hmm. 敵を海に追い返そう。敵を海に追い返そう。なんだ、あっけない。敵を海に追い返そう。まだ続くぞ。大したことない。
I love when characters have a modified dash, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like one of my favorite things. I did not get the timing on that, right? I think that's, yeah. That's the back half, or the front half, rather. I think we're all at like 50% HP right now, as a note. I just realized that. Yeah, 50% operative HP. That off is suboptimal for combat with firearms. I don't know what you're talking about, Bye.
Just give the order. We'll take care of this quick. Target down. Fully loaded.
Now we're doing some actual shooting.
Adjutants, don't let me out of your sight. All within control.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
We're just gonna do this because I don't feel like dealing with it.
Let's put an end to this.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Objective
Oh, there's just
complete.
one guy down here.
Awaiting
Oh well.
orders.
I'd say I feel bad, but I don't.
Just give the order. We'll take care of this quick. Target down.
One short of a die. Literally. You're standing on the payload. Reaper is on the payload. Shit. You never see him before it happens. It's like... Honestly, it's extremely similar to Haze players in Deadlock, really. You don't ever see the Haze player. She just lands on you and presses 4. Like, that's it. That's it. You can't do anything about it. There's no fucking counterplay. Just die. I never get the timing on that. It's so delayed, dude. It's so delayed. Also, die, all of you. Bro, she took 3 damage. My Styx Nerida is so juiced, dude. She is so juiced now. Like, why play the video game when I can just do this, you know? I could actually hone my aiming skills, you know? A zone of instant hit scan damage that can also move around, that can't possibly be broken. For real! We're just gonna do this. Everybody dies now. There is one very specific caveat, though, with her skill, however, which is that you have to be looking at the enemy. So if you're, like, completely surrounded by Nerida, then you will not hit everything. You will only hit what's on screen. Whoa, invisible dash. For real, though.
We'll take care of this quick.
I did not get that spray transfer right. Though I'll be honest, I feel like I do use my brain more when I'm using life. So I do like life for that reasoning.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
Fire rate go burr!
Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very fun. I love this game. I fucking love doing this shit.
We'll take care of this quick. All within control. Let's put an end to this.
It's one of those kind of things where, like, I don't know, when it comes up in conversation about, like, the goonerism shit and stuff, I'm like, yeah, but it's still a good game, dude. Like, how can you look at the gameplay of this that I'm doing right here and not be like, alright, I can see why this is fun.
Remember how they moved.
Fuck me.
More of them.
There we go.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
Like, it just has a really solid game loop. Okay, back to the brainless build. Let's go. Oh, I need you to die. Thank you.
Whee!
The only thing it doesn't do very well against is when you're against shielded enemies, though. That is the one thing. Chaos damage does not do well against shields. I hate those guys so fucking much, dude. Do me a favor. Die.
Leave it to me. This won't hurt.
And we actually have a good boss lineup for a change this week, too. At least a good boss lineup for me. I should probably specify that.
Out of your sight.
Heal.
All within control. Enemy forces.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Heal.
We're gonna do this now, actually.
Let's put an end to this.
Die, 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 die.
Target down.
You can actually hit people behind walls too. It's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked.
Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight.
Healed.
Weakness exposed. Target down.
Okay, there's people shooting at me from the right side too. So here's what we're gonna do. Because we gotta fucking make our way down there through the slew of shit on the staircase right now.
Target down. Objective complete.
Anyway.
Awaiting orders.
I wonder if I could have jumped over the edge and, like, dropped to the ground. Part of me wonders. Because I don't remember that map layout for Stage 3 of Jotun Tunnel. Like, not at all. Also, hun, you want to play Sternova when I wrap this up? Han!
That butt is very jiggly.
Oh yeah, her butt is extremely fucking jiggly, dude. Jesus. Alright, I need everything here to die now. Like, what? Why? Why are you like this? Yeah, I don't know why they made Narita so bouncy. It's kind of wild, to be honest. Okay, we're just gonna do this now.
I'll give purpose to your pain.
How very Marian of you to say that. Okay, we're gonna do this now.
Leave it to me. Time to fly.
That is very slow firing rate. What the fuck?
I'll give all done, boss. Just a moment. I'll have it
Oh, we're already
done
done.
in no time.
Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight. Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight.
Heal. It's my turn. Don't blame.
All within control.
What? I need you to die for me, sir.
Enemy force.
Healed.
We're just gonna do this now.
Let's put an end to this.
Yeah, literally, the number of times I've heard that fucking phrase today, dude, Jesus Christ. Remember, Adjutant, don't let her out of your sight. What the fuck, dude?
Objective complete.
Jesus,
Awaiting
man.
orders. Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight.
Oh my fucking god. Bro, can we just get like an emote now where it's just life saying don't let me out of your sight now? I kind of want a life emote. That's don't let me out of your sight. Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude. I don't know why it's so funny, but it just is.
Target down.
Oh, man.
Adjutant, don't let me out
God
of your
damn it, life. You're not helping the accusations here, my friend.
Weakness exposed.
Fuck me, dude. I don't know why this is so funny either. No.
Sealed.
Remember how they moved. There'll be more of them. Enemy forces.
Okay, you're my top priority right now, for sure.
Fully loaded.
Because that thing actually can do a lot of damage to me if I let it. God damn it, why do you have to do that right there, dude? You whore. I really don't want her to go under 50% HP, because I am not redoing this shit all over again.
My turn. Don't seal.
Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Okay. We're good. So I was like, that guy actually would chunk me at level 80. That if I let him hit me too many times, he would have done so. So. It's like, just give me a minute, chat. I gotta lock in. Alright, cool. I don't know why I haven't done Jotun Tunnel yet. That is where so many of my fucking polls were sitting, honestly. Yeah. Do we pull for Vidya? Or do we pull for Exuvia? Or do we save and see what the new banners are in 7 days? That's like the other alternative that we can do right now. Like, we don't have to pull for a Fenny Pureheart anymore. This I would like to get, but I don't think I want to use my purple currency for it, you know? I'm only using tickets for this. We are going to pull for these, though. So let me do that. And let me do that. That's the $1 million question, because I do need more support units. And yeah, Exuvia is very support-oriented. Very support-coded, indeed. We also just don't need to use high-level support units, though, either. If I, like, actually worked on my Chen and my Yao, then I would have support units. But I'm a stubborn whore. So, I have not. I think we're gonna wait until next banner. We'll give it a week. So, next week's Tuesday, when I stream, it'll be new banner, guys. And then we can see what's on next. And then I can be sad that there's still no Absconditis. So. Because I still need that Gladius banner to pop up so I can pull my girl Haru. And I'm pretty sure that when Haru's banner actually drops, they will most likely have her outfit for sale as well. By the way, do we have the new... Did the monthly come back yet? 2 days. 2 days, and then monthly manifestation pack is back. Yeah, we're gonna save, dude. There's no reason for me to, like, put anything on the banner for right now. I've already got it, like... So we did that. We just gotta do the bossing then. You are weak to chaos. And you are... I mean, I have to use my chaos against you, is the problem. But I think you're also weak to kinetic, right? Yeah! Alright, cool. We're gonna do life. So, life team comp down here. Infinite Sight. We have... Coronet. And we could bring Ethereal Cloud. That is the thing we could do. To give her more U energy. But I think we're gonna do Swift for mobility.
Adjutant,
Okay.
don't let me out of your sight. All within control.
My turn. Don't seal.
Fully loaded.
Oh, there's more. Fuck. Hold on. I just realized I said 2 of 4. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fuck me.
Weakness exposed.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
Valhalla awaits.
That'll do it.
I'm here to put an end to the storm, just as you wish. Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight. Fully loaded.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
I should do the ones above first. I wonder what the story is behind this boss, because the fact that she says adjutant is honestly kind of disturbing.
Weakness exposed.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
A cry cuts through the storm.
Still not the same, man. Like, I'm just saying, that is just not the same.
That's it?
Well, the reason why I say that, Who, is because I don't remember fighting this boss in the story. Why does it say, hold on, why does it say offline on Twitch? Chat, did I go out for you, or? Because on my side, it showed, it said offline for my preview for some reason. And not on OBS, mind you.
Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight.
I mean, you're not wrong. That basically is what I'm getting out of that is. Whatever it is, it loves me. While flattering, kind of terrifying, honestly.
Fully loaded.
It's my turn. Don't blink.
But, no, I haven't fought this thing in the story from what I remember, at least. I might be wrong about that. I actually might be wrong about that. I've definitely fought this boss before. So it might have been in the story?
Let's put an end to this.
Give it a hug so it's not as murdering. I mean, honestly, yeah. She looks like she's very huggable, honestly. If not friend, then why friend-shaped?
It's my turn. Don't blink. Time to fly. Always happy to sun.
Too slow. Hang back. I'll deal with this.
I need you to die now before you do whatever the fuck you're about to do. That hurts a lot, I think. Maybe? It doesn't hurt that much.
Fully loaded. Valhalla awaits.
Tell everything will be okay. I mean, for real. I think it just
Nothing
being
can
weird,
stop
you good?
us.
Yeah.
Adjutant.
Do we go 4th difficulty, or do we just do the other boss? I don't feel like doing the harder ones, even though that literally was like a minute and a half. These aren't going to be that long. Max, maybe 3 minutes for tier 4, but we're just going to go to the other boss. Even though this thing is probably going to take me longer to clear than fucking, like, tier 2 or 3 on the other boss, to be honest with you, just on the tier 1. This thing is such a ball ache to fight. Like, they just padded out the time that it takes to kill the thing for some reason, and I hate it.
Decelerate. Leave it to me. I'll give purpose. 闇を恐れる。Leave it to me.
Anyway, never mind. That didn't take as long as I thought. I know that you kill the chaos shields faster because you're doing chaos damage, but do we have more runs? No, okay. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we still have 4 evaluation attempts. Claim all. And that is our daily shit. Give me that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember why I do those now. It's because money. It's how you get your free pull money. Anyway, that is gonna wind up wrapping up for the day, though, chat. I appreciate you for joining me. Oh god, that was the wrong button to hit. I'm sorry about that. I appreciate you for joining me. You get to enjoy Lord Shy while I do 2 stretches and 2 hydrates, and then end off the stream. But I appreciate y'all. I have killed 2/3 of a water bottle alongside my coffee for a change. Something that I need to do a little bit more often. Love you too. But it was fun. I'm gonna be doing some more, obviously, next week, where banner isn't still good as well too. But I need to do more work with my RPG off-stream than on-stream stuff lately. So you guys are going to be mostly seeing what I have done in between weeks when I am streaming, rather than it being a bulk of that work on stream. Though I'm probably gonna do a lot of the map making on stream, just because I think that one's more interesting to watch. So, I will see you guys at a later date. I need to find somebody to raid into first. So, give me a moment.
Bye, stream.
Ophi is playing Project Unknown with several people right now, actually. Solo is playing Arena Breakout. I haven't seen fucking a little bit of chaos in a hot minute, dude. She's playing DBD right now. I think we're gonna raid into Ophi. That sounds like the obvious choice here. I actually have something to do regarding hanging out with Ophi over the 2nd and the 3rd of November coming up, actually, so that'll be fun. 'Cause that's when her birthday is around. It's gonna be around that time. She has like a very similar birthday to my dad, hilariously enough. But yeah, I'm gonna send y'all into Ophi. So, go and say hi. She looks like she's doing a collab right now in Project Unknown. So, you guys have fun. I will see you there on the other side. Tell her hi, tell her you love her, all of that fun shit, and I will see you later. Next week specifically.